All right, let's get this started. So the first notable flow ticker is going to be PDD. There's a 155 call for 628 expiration, and it's around 377,000 in premium. And it's actually bought at the ask at 151 a contract, so that's around 2,500 in size. So if you look at PDD, obviously, I mean, it's a pretty simple chart. Just got to break this. What is this? 150.77. You know, we've had trouble here multiple times. 1, 2, 3. We broke out. I think this was, I don't know if this was earnings or not. I think it was earnings. Yeah, it shot up, broke out after earnings. Couldn't hold twice. Pushed back down, but still riding the 8. So that's still good. So as long as, I mean, look, you can actually see it got rejected perfectly at the highs at 153.27. So once it hit, it rejected January 8th. Now we're back at the same level. So as long as it holds this moving average, but we really want to see this make a full break to the upside. I feel like it is waiting for like an explosive move. It just kind of reminds me of Apple, when Apple's just kind of like, I don't know, slow and nothing's really happening. But once it breaks out, it breaks out. So, I mean, yeah, this is a pretty simple chart with that 155 call for June 28th. So that is down. Now, I mean, if I want to look at a support, I would honestly just use 142.90. You know, if you're a long swing, you can probably use that as a stop, or you know, you could do 143. Yeah, so that will be around the 8 EMA. Okay, all right. The next one I am looking at was, we actually, I don't know if I should say it. Let's keep it a secret. But what was it? CENX. So CENX, we saw the 17 calls for 719 expiration, 311,000. It was coming in pretty hot. It was around 47 cents a contract, so 6,600 volume. So let's check out this chart. I remember, yes. So what we're gonna do here is, my hope is, obviously the flow looked good. I mean, 311,000 for, you know, what is that, 6,000 volume, basically in one sitting. Is I'm just hoping that it tags at 21 and just pushes higher. If we can break this 1561 level, that would be nice. And then we see a continuation. We obviously have to see the sector as well. You know, we'll see if metals can bounce back. But yeah, I mean, for me, honestly, like, just to keep it very simple, is a bounce off this 21, break above 15.59 from this previous resistance. Actually use that as a support as well, a previous support. Now it's a resistance. So hold the 21, break above this resistance, and then maybe we can tag the 8 at 16.5. So again, another pretty simple chart. I like to keep it simple, nothing too complicated. You know, if we want to, you know, honestly, for me, if I want to have a stop, it would probably just be below the 21. It'll be very simple. You know, if it breaks the 21, it'll probably get to the 13s pretty quickly. So we'll use that as a stop. What's next? What is next? What do we got? We do have some coin call sellers. Yeah, we got a coin call seller. If Florida's in here on a weekend. So we got a, what's up, man? You can chime in too if you got any squeezers for the week as well.
We'll see.
Yeah, there is a coin 257.5 call STO. So they're selling these calls for 2.5 million. for 621. So that's pretty short term. I mean, again, fuck, this can look like a flag. This can look like anything. Honestly, it doesn't really look that. What do we got here? What do we got? Well, you can just use this as like a trend line break as a resistance. Was at 256. I mean, as long as it gets rejected here, you got the 21 EMA at 231.66. If it can't get above, maybe it. Fuck. I mean, if it's crypto, I haven't been tracking crypto recently, so I'm not sure exactly how crypto's doing. But yeah, this is kind of like an interesting chart. Like coin is kind of whack. I mean, I feel like if it just breaks that descending trend line to the downside, maybe we can test 212 because it is a hefty call seller, especially short term as well. 2.5 million. That's around almost 10,000 in size. So, yeah, I'm not really too interested in this coin chart. You guys have any thoughts on this chart? Let's hear it. I just feel like this is consolidating, waiting for its next move. I would honestly maybe just, if there's a support at 21, 231.66. Yeah, honestly, this chart does not excite me at all. I think I would just have to wait for.
You have this guy, his mic muted.
Oh yeah.
I just didn't know if you could hear it.
Yeah, I could hear something. I just didn't know who the hell it was.
I got it. It's shot.
Oh, got it. Sweet. Oh, shot. Okay. Thank you. How's you guys can see the screen, right? See it well?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So coin, I don't know. Coin is kind of doesn't excite me. Doesn't excite me. Okay. I mean, did you guys want to look at GME? That 32 and a half call that came in for 2.44 million. You can look at it. They have they have a meeting tomorrow. I think that's the same meeting that got pushed back. Was I looking at the weekly chart of coin? Was that why? Okay, oh yeah, let's look at GME. All right, so GME, we got that 32 and a half call, 621 expiration, 2.44 million in premium, 2.57 average a contract. So the only thing I would like to see, 2.57, is if this just literally breaks 30.8. Kind of broke it on Friday, or it broke, but it was a false breakout, shot down. So, I mean, if it can actually break above 30.8, you have that 33 level that we also hit on Friday, or no, 3108. Sorry, if we break above this 30-ish, 31 level, I mean, you got all this space that could possibly hit. So, if not, rejects. I mean, what is it? What if this could be a bear flag too? Uh-oh. No, that's not the line I wanted. No. This is what Sundays do to me. Yeah, 30.8. Breaks above that. This thing could squeeze. This thing could go much higher. If not, maybe shot down right back to 23.5. But we have that GME 32 and a half call, 621 expiration for 2.44 million in premium. So I think this is the only trigger. If you want to play it, I think I would just wait for a break of this level, because if not, say goodnight. I mean, it is holding above the 21, or I'm sorry, the 8, 28.85. Still holding it, still above the 21 as well. So we'll see what this meeting does. Either it squeezes above that 30, or we reject and go back down to the 23 level. I'll do one more, and then up to you guys, whatever you guys want to look at. Let's see what other one. BRT.
CENX.
Yeah, we covered it. Yeah.
Oh, can it?
Yeah. We just need that. Wait a minute. Yeah, the weekly. I'm just looking at the weekly. The 21 bounce. Hopefully.
ASTS.
ASTS. I mean, is there flow on ASTS? No.
It was pretty sure earlier in the week last week there was a big order. Let me check to make sure.
People are talking about Siri.
Oh, it's because Zach tweeted it.
Oh, so shit. I mean, bro.
Siri is a high short interest always name that has a huge market cap. So it does this every 6 months or 4 months or so. Somebody comes in and lobs like a huge order on it, and then everybody runs at it that day, and then it completely, like, all the IV and everything evaporates by like the next day.
Jeez. Yeah. I mean, dude, the chart looks like dog water. Like, what the hell are you gonna do with this?
I don't know why he picked it. That's strange.
All right. Let me find one more notable flow.
$3.350 contracts are 25,000 and 30,000 volume.
Yeah, it's crazy. The open interest, I think it's like 37,000 open interest with like 26,000 volume. But I think there's something. I think it's a either they're rolling the 2.5s to the 3s because there's a lot of bids on those 2.5s. I think on that last time I checked.
Oh, it joined the Nasdaq 100 too. Or wait, no, ARM replaced it in the Nasdaq 200. It replaced Siri.
Yeah, just last week.
Oh shit.
I bet it dropped I bet it dropped after. Yeah, it looks like it. Not really. I was gonna say it wouldn't surprise me if they saw that and were like, "Hey, there's a dip buy that we can take advantage of and try to make a huge thing out of it."
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that's probably the only way. All right. JD 27 put STO. So they're selling this put. So that's a bullish strategy for 266,000. October 18th expiration for $1.67 premium. Let's check this chart out. God, dude, these charts are just looking nasty. Honestly, what is this? 21, right? Yep, 21. So you're kind of just hoping for a 21 EMA bounce, which this is like the strategy I use. I'm not too big of like a chart pattern type person. I'm more of a EMA. What the fuck? What kind of line is this? I rely a lot on the EMAs, especially for swing trading. So a 21 EMA bounce here could be good. They're basically saying that the stock is not going to go below 27 by expiration, but we've had this, previous resistance right here, rejected and sent lower. Now it's kind of acting as a support. So hopefully for this guy, it holds a 21 and kind of bounces off this level. If not, we're just probably going to head lower. So that's a pretty simple chart, but that put seller could either get wiped very quickly or we see a nice bounce back to the 50, I think. Yes, the 50. The 50, which is around 30.83. Yeah, oh god, these charts are so mid. Okay, so that's on my end. Those are the ones I'll be looking at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which ones do you guys want to check out? Flow, chart. Everyone's just shy.
Yeah, I don't know if mine are. Are you looking for breakouts or are you looking for any type of pattern? I'm gonna look at the Iran ones. I'm just thinking the ones that I've been paying attention to for the last 2 weeks. It's so up, but or like HP and like the stuff going into the Nvidia HP stuff this week.
Yeah, HPE. I mean, yeah, HPE still looks good. I mean, we sold those contracts for I think like 70%. We got that random like IV pump. But yeah, it still looks good. I mean, they have that meeting next week, so
I feel like that was in anticipation of the meeting, and then they realized they got way overextended that day on Thursday, and so then they were like, we have to take our sale here, and on a lot of them, that's what I'm assuming happened most likely, but there's still probably gonna be some action next week.
Yeah, HD looks actually kind of crazy. Let me see if there's any flow, because dude, if it breaks this, what do we got?
Yeah, hurricane season started up now, so supposed to be a nasty one too. Like, if everything about the temperature in the Gulf and the Atlantic is right, then it's probably gonna be a lot of storms. It's like them, Lowe's, Generac. I don't really know which other ones.
Yeah, GNRC and Lowe's could be good. Let me see if there's any flow on HD.
The thing about them is you gotta watch for their earnings because they are a big debt carrier. I think HD carries like 30 to 40 billion dollars in debt at any given time.
No, I'm not seeing any flow on HD. This 34, 347 and a half calls. Nah, nope. Yeah, no flow. No flow on this, but the chart looks pretty damn good. Above 348.88. I mean, bro, you got a nice gap going into hurricane season. I heard, dude, I heard the hurricane this year are gonna be like,
yeah. The water in the Gulf is like the hottest, and the Atlantic is like the hottest it's ever been, and that's the biggest driver of strength for storms. I'll tell you what, if you don't see any options flow now, put your weather alert, put your National Hurricane Center alerts on, and the minute we see one form and it gets reported on, you'll start seeing like it'll be an irrational trade most likely because they're usually so far out, but you'll see an irrational amount of action probably hit these ones.
yeah, no, for sure. I mean, for sure, GNRC will like this stock always moves whenever there's some sort of like hurricane or like storm and shit happens, but I will definitely take a look at it.
Also, look at the insurance companies. I mean, Florida, it's hard too because we use Citizens, but there's a lot of stories about some insurance companies backing out of certain areas, like in California and stuff like that. I think there's some worry about the Florida, like the FEMA funds and everything, and that if that applies to FEMA, then that's going to apply to the insurance companies as well. So.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, dude, Hims, bro, bro. This chart, yeah, bro.
I think I learned a little bit about this. It's not. I'm not 100% on this, so I don't want it to sound like I'm making this fact. But I believe the reason that they're even allowed to do this with the GLP stuff is because there's like a regulatory rule about using generics if they have like it's not like emergency authorization, but it's like a shortage authorization or something that's given to a lot of drugs. And because the GLPs, I believe those are technically still qualify as that, it'll allow a company like Hims to sell a generic version for X amount of time until it falls out of that designation. So they're kind of riding on that if all that information that I read was true. And so, but I mean, I don't think that's something that'll go away anytime soon. So I just think they're like the perfect company to sell something like that.
Interesting. Okay. There's nothing on flow either on Hims. Or actually, you know what? Well, volume is not greater than OI, which is there's a 21 put. That's nothing.
I think somebody took out some leaps on that in a big way.
Yeah. Wait, I think I posted that actually somewhere. Yeah, it's a 25 call for 2026, 315,000 in premium, 400 in size. There's also a 20, no, that's 22 call. Yeah, that was the more out of the money. But I mean, bro, like this chart is crazy. Like it's way above all moving averages. It's so extended, but dude, above that 20, I mean, the high is like, dude, I hate trading views. Like it's so sensitive. Yeah, I mean, look at this. This could be the most epic double top, or it breaks out and it hits just completely new highs. Like You can buy a call and you can buy a put and just hope that one of them works. You can literally try to catch the Jesus, like it rejects what we go all the way back to, oh my god, it's 17. Or you can test this moving average. I think breakout, yeah. I mean, because you still these like GLP shit's still, it's still hot in the market, and especially the way they're doing it. I don't see them.
And the thing about them is they're not playing on like clinical trials and things like that. They're selling a generic compounded version of it, so they're like immediately going to market on it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good and bad. I mean, like you're not going to get the VKTX pop, but you're going to get a decent sized one.
Yep. Yeah, dude. Fuck.
It's $80 a month for the oral and $200 for the compounded injection one.
That is wild. Any other tickers? Let's do like a couple more. I gotta get to this dinner that I randomly accepted, and now I regret doing it. What else? What do we got in that notable flow that we posted? LMND had some weird, unusual. Yeah, dude. LMND weekly is
LFMD.
LMND
or LMFD.
Jesus, lemonade.
Oh,
Jesus, bro. The lemonade looks like it's going to gulag. I mean, bro, it broke.
Twitter rip.
Yeah, a lot of people on Twitter were super bullish, but I mean, bro, it already broke that major support for February. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they were buying the 11 puts for August 2nd, the 11 puts for September, and then the December puts 12 strike. I mean, dude, you might get like a dead cat bounce, but I can probably see this back to 13 soon. Especially when the market has been ripping and these guys can't even like, and it can't get any sort of buying. So I mean, this has got a pretty nasty gap, or you got with this low level. Yeah, 13. I think 13 will come sooner than later. Jeez, and even KRE.
Hey, Kian.
Yep.
Do you use volume profile at all?
I personally do not, but I'm probably gonna start doing it soon. I've been reading up on it and stuff, but like since I started, I haven't been using it. But I'll probably get into it sooner or later.
I've been using it a lot lately. It's been working pretty well.
You like it?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, definitely just like short-term day trades for sure.
No, that's good. Yeah, I mean, like whatever works, stick with it. There's no reason for anyone to change their strategy because someone else uses, I don't know, whatever. Like, but no, I'm definitely gonna take a look at it. And dude, even this weekly, bro, like it was holding this 15 level and drilled. Good night. What else? PayPal. Nah, dude, PayPal.
PayPal's share price to earnings chart. I saw that on somebody posted on Twitter. It's kind of laughable.
It's wild. There's just, I mean, I remember what's it called. Friday wasn't that good in flow.
Apple killed them with their tap to pay thing. Everybody thinks it's going to wreck Venmo, which it probably will to an extent.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? TPX actually. TPX had some crazy put flow.
It was the same with Affirm, where everybody freaked out because Apple announced the Affirm partnership thing, but then like I think Affirm put out a press release about it and literally said that they don't anticipate like any like specific gain in revenue off of it or something, which is weird.
Right. TPX. So TPX has these ones. I'll put in the main chat. Yeah, Dell for sure. Interesting put flow. IV going higher, as you can see. The premium is going higher, stock going lower. So these are clear buys of puts and some nice size. It's right on the 200. And these are my favorite, honestly. Honestly, my favorite setups are like if the stock is like is sitting right on the 200, and if there's like bullish flow, I'm taking that long, and I'll just have a stop below if it breaks below the 200 EMA. So this one, man, if it just completely breaks below 200, this will hit 45. And what is this, 47? I mean, look at this. Previous resistance back in September 1st of 2023. Look where we are now. Couldn't break. Now it's acting as a support. 200. Depending on how this looks tomorrow, bro, I might even take these. Tempur
I was
Sealy.
like, what company is this? And I
Yeah.
realized Tempur-Pedic.
Yeah, they don't want their Tempur-Pedic heads anymore. Let's check out Dell.
Rip Purple. I think that's like a penny stock now.
Oh yeah, dude, Dell is freaking consolidating. Dell is moving averages are getting tight.
Dell's got a problem on their hands though, and that's that Michael Dell announced he's going to be shelling out like a ton of stock in the coming months. Like,
Is he?
I think he already sold a bunch of it last
I mean,
week, so
shit.
he was on a trading plan.
I mean, he should, bro.
Yeah.
What? His stock is up like over 100% not too long. Like it's like, no, I'm gonna hold for the rest of my life. I don't care if the stock goes down 80%.
Over 10%.
Yeah.
And he sold 200 million last week, or I think it was maybe the week before. Where's the announcement though? But they did say, I mentioned this on Voice the other day, is I did hear the HP on the HP earnings call that they cited Dell's earnings call where they said they think that they can, for every $3 of AI related, I don't know if they just meant like resource or hardware or whatever, $3 of AI related sales that they can do, they'll be able to sell. They project they'll be able to sell $1 worth of storage. So that's going to be a big deal for them because that is a lot in the grand scheme of things.
True. Yeah. I heard. Wasn't their AI business like flat, or something like that?
I think it was their margins or something were like inflated, and it caused their AI sales to be underwhelming.
Yeah,
It's something along those lines.
That's what it was. Yeah. SU.
So he sold at $109 per share, it looks like. Oh wait, no, 134 was the recent one. 109 was the one before that. So they sold about I think like almost $1 billion worth in the last like month or two.
Yeah, SU on what day was? Wait, what was Friday's date? The 14th? Yeah, right. Yeah. Thursday, SU had a 38 call. For 719 expiration, I think it was like 100. It was like 109,000. Pretty light. Unless there was more, but I don't think there was, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think
just to be clear on the numbers, the headline was Michael Dell plans record $2.9 billion sale, $2.9 billion of share sales this year. So I think he set up a trading plan that's supposed to amount to a total of just about $3 billion.
Gotcha. Okay, I got one more minute. I just got a text from my friend. I gotta get going soon. But SU, yeah, there was a 38 call for 719 expiration. For 109,000, 1,400 in size. I mean, it does feel like it's kind of in no man's land. This is a pretty dangerous area. I think if I wanted to go long, it would probably be above 36.91. You know, there's a support here, previous resistance here. And now, but right now it's kind of just like holding on for dear life, because if this isn't, you know, if they don't get any sort of bounce, we got, what is this? That's this area right here. Back to 35.95, and if you break that, you got the 200 over there. So I don't know. I would definitely wait. Either, you can wait till it gets to 35, 95 if it does, or a nice move up above 36.91 on SU. So that's my thoughts. I think right now it's kind of just like you're kind of just praying if you're taking that flow. But I wish I could go longer. I completely forgot that I scheduled this dinner. Florida, I mean, if you want to, or Kratos, if you guys want to take over, you guys can. But I have to personally get going. But I appreciate the ones that are here. I wish I could do this longer, but we'll do it again. We'll for sure do it again. Yeah, I feel like tonight everyone's out with their dad or something too. It's fucking Father's Day. Jesus. But we'll do more of this. We'll do more of this soon. But I appreciate you guys being on. I'll put the recording out. Sorry it wasn't too long, but let's have a good day tomorrow. And remember, markets close on Wednesday, so it's a weird week. Weird week. But thanks for watching, guys, or not watching, being here. I'll see you guys.